This is Love Herself Again, and this is my part two of my information that I'm sharing about me being the original writer of a show that was being called Living Single. Where I left off in part one, I was speaking on where producers was interested in my play, and so they wanted to keep it longer, and which they did, and then they promised that they would get back with me and they would let me know one way or another whether it was accepted or not. And they did. But the problem was, I had moved out of Hollywood at that point, and I moved to Portland, Oregon. And so in Oregon, some mail arrived for me that was forwarded to me, and it was exciting news to know that the letter read like, "Congratulations, your play has been accepted." And so I remember keeping that. I was very happy, and my children were happy as well. And so the what transpired after that was there was a problem. I could not get to uh, uh, a, a schedule that they had scheduled for me to arrive, come and view some individuals that wanted to be cast members and audition for my play, but they wanted me to come and to be the one to select them, to see that if they would fit the characters that I had wrote about. And the characters that I wrote about, it was four females and two uh, men. All of them were, I imagine them to be in their 20s and 30s, but yet they were real individuals, But I just captured their personality and put them into my imaginary story. And they were my friends. And one of the guys was um, my husband at the time, and the other one was a neighbor. So the four females was consist of myself and my friends, three female friends. And so to show you the comparison, I named them. Okay, the first character, female, I named Deidre, and that was actually me. It was myself. It was a name that I would use when I would get through singing on stages. I used to sing. I would come down off the stage, and if I was asked what my name was, I would say Deidre, because me and my girlfriends, we had night names when we were out on the town singing. And so I was Deidre. And so the infringers later on took that and used it for Khadidra, scrambled it, and that was given over to Queen Latifah. And so the second female was Regina. Regina was a girlfriend of mine that sang so beautifully with me and my sister, and she had a beautiful personality. So I put her into my imaginary story, Regina, and so her name was scrambled in the infringers, you know, um, uh, play that they wanted to be of their own, and so Regina was turned to Regine, and so that was Kim. That was Kim Hills. And so now, if this stops, um, it's only because I haven't timed it, but I will go on to a part three. So the third female was I named was Clara. She was a girlfriend that sang with me and my sister, and she was very comical. So I had to write about her. I had to add her to the play, and so the infringers changed her name over to Sinclair. But Clara was, oh boy, she would sing very beautifully, but at the night of the show, she wouldn't come off from behind the curtain and come on stage with us. And the crowd would roar because they knew us all. They said, "Where's Clara?" But anyway, so the fourth female was a girlfriend of mine who had, oh, she was diagnosed with, she was diabetic. And so, but I loved her, and she was very energetic. She wanted to be famous. And so